the also like from this modern day slavery, there have been like terrible stories of like abuse of certain workers because well, between the like the living conditions of the workers, it's like one thing, you know. The living condition of the workers is like nightmarish in certain sense, but in the other sense, it's also about the fact that um like there is a so like maids, for example, right? Maids don't work for a company. You hire a person to live with you, essentially, right? And then in Dubai, you hire a person to live with you, and then you essentially cover their visa under like you're their sponsor. You pay them money, right? And then because of that, they're essentially a slave to the point where we're coming out the stories of like maids having like suffered terrific abuse, like pouring like hot water over the maids, you know, all of the, you know, like literal slave bullshit going on, you know, sexual abuse, obviously, and it's all just a nightmare in no other description. Dubai.
Viper Squad, this is Morris. HQ's finally located a demolitionist for the hangars. He should be there soon.
Dubai, just like in Cyberpunk 2077, should be nuked. I think it should. Dubai should be glass, done, gone. You know, you can't have Dubai. I think Dubai should cease to exist. And like fuck. And like here's the thing. Me describing this like this like slavery and all this stuff, it's not even like a secret thing, you know? It's a very open thing that they engage in. That's how system is meant to function. Fuck. It's a nightmarish place. I genuinely would not like. You can visit it for a tourist trip, but you need to be aware that like it's quite literally like that's how they make money to perpetuate slavery. It's like going to, you know, to like a slave owner and like visiting the farm, seeing them like whipping the slaves, and you go, damn, I don't agree with this, but here's some money to perpetuate it, you know. Here's some money so you can keep the lights on and like keep the slaves. It's a nightmare. And like also it's very. The thing is, I wasn't even like visiting for a tourist trip. I was living there, so like with every day I was living there, I was thinking like this place is a fucking nightmare, you know. Every day I was like, this is a nightmarish place that shouldn't exist. And so yeah, I'm not a big fan of Dubai. It sucks. Trash place. Did you know? Here's a fun fact. Dubai tallest tower. Fuck. Tallest tower in the world. Dubai Burj Khalifa. A 1,000 kilometer. 1,000 kilometer. Fuck. 1,000 meter or 1 kilometer tall tower doesn't have like sewage system proper. Like when they build it, they didn't build the like sewage pipelines. Fuck. They didn't build the sewage pipeline. So the whenever they just build like a massive hole in which you shit, okay? Like whenever person shits, like the shit goes down into the hole, okay? And every morning, bunch of trucks come up and suck off the shit, you know? They take it out and move it elsewhere. And a lot of places in Dubai have the same problem. I was living in the place in Dubai, like when I said like the workers get the slums. I was like when I was living my first job, they provided like free housing, and I was like, you know what? Why shouldn't I live away from my parents? And so I went there, and like no, I used to live in Dubai, William. Hey, William, how's it going? And like I would never want to live in Dubai again. Like I think one time my friend was asking me like if I ever like would come back to like visit my parents in Dubai when my parents were like living in, you know, when they were still living in there. They no longer are. They retired. And I was like, no. Why in the flying fuck would I go visit Dubai even? Dubai is such a like Dubai literally, I don't even believe Dubai should exist. I believe it should be like in Cyberpunk 2077 fucking nuked into glass, okay? Just god damn it. But hey William, how's it going? But Dubai is a nightmare. Definitely wouldn't recommend living there.
Located a demolitionist for the hangars. He should be there soon.
No, William, I'm not in Dubai right now. But like I think here's the thing. Right now, due to war between Iran and Israel. Well, technically, like Israel started the conflict, but like Iran is retaliating, which is they have all the right to do. But because of the war with Iran and Israel, like Iran was like striking at like adjacent targets, that is like Dubai, for example. And I think totally deserved. Fuck Dubai. And I hope glorious Iran. I hope glorious Iran glass it when they can, you know, just absolutely destroys the fucking place. Damn, I have no ammo at all. Unbelievable. Hold up. Move. I'm gonna save. Fuck. Actually, hold up. How's my Twitch stream? Because like I checked YouTube stream, it like ended and I had to start a new one. But I didn't check my Twitch part, which I should probably. Twitch.tv. Warm Cave. Okay. Okay, so it's doing fine. I think. Yeah. Continue stream. God damn it. Anyway, what was I gonna say? But yeah, I don't even remember. What was the reason I started talking about Dubai? Oh yeah, because Dubai floods, right? Among many great things Dubai can give you is occasional flooding, because they build it with literally no idea about rains happening. Like I genuinely don't even know how you. It's not simply like oopsie oversight. You know, we build Dubai. We build our city with like oopsie oversight. It's like it's rain. You know, but yeah, they build no drainage system at all in Dubai. So whenever there is occasionally heavy rain, that shit overflows because they like anybody living in any place where it rains probably seen, you know, great, probably seen like does fucking, I don't know, like the drainage system for rain, you know, like it's a normal thing. But Dubai was built with no fucking concept of it or raining ever, and it's been raining. At least when I was there, it fucking flooded 5 times. Like every year, I think March. I think it's like March or like maybe May at latest. Like it would rain and then it would flood the entire city. It would flood to such a degree that people would literally be like fucking getting boats and like swimming around.
Look at the number of flyers they got.
Like Dubai is so dumb. They built tallest tower in the world with no sewage system connection. They built the entire city the way that it doesn't allow for fucking water. For water to get out, you know, like it's so dumb. I wish somebody glasses the place, you know. It's actually funny.
Demolitionist is waiting for the all clear before advancing.
Because of the war between because of Israel, just let's go with that. Because Israel is like trying to war with everybody.
Ain't this just fucking sweet? Hold up a sec. Hold up. Ready? Go.
Because so Israel cannot be fucking normal countries, and they threaten war with
Area appears secure.
everybody.
Morris, what's the ETA on the demo team?
They had discussed they had discussed what's called the Samson Doctrine, which is, if you don't know what the Samson Doctrine is, the idea is that in the Bible, hero Samson brought down the temple upon himself, killing himself and everybody in the temple. Okay. It was like his final struggle, the strength given by God in his last moments in order to defeat his enemies. The idea of Samson Doctrine from Israel
What's the ETA on the demo team?
is that if Israel feels if Israel feels too threatened by anything, they will nuke the Middle East where they are, you know. They'll nuke the place where they are, bringing down themselves and everybody around them with them, essentially.
Ain't this just fucking sweet? Hold up a sec.
And here's the thing. I don't want Israel to be like throwing out nukes in Middle East. I like to not live in fucking post-apocalyptic landscape, okay? But the best oh that's what it was. Okay. But it would be really funny if among the things that they nuked was Dubai. If like right in the middle of UAE they just fucking glass the place. It would be kind of funny.
Ain't this just fucking sweet? Hold up a sec. Hold up. Ready? Go.
Me to Benjamin Netanyahu. Please, Benji, please. Please nuke Dubai specifically. God damn it. Wow. Okay, we need to somehow get by the turrets, because apparently there's turrets fucking everywhere. Maybe stay away from this guy, I guess. I don't know.
Ain't this just fucking sweet? Hold up a sec.
Oh, by the way, is there fucking subtitles that I can have? I just realized, but like, it would be cool. Hmm.
Ready? Go!
There you go,
The
in.
area appears secure. Hey, Morris. What's the ETA on the demo team?
Okay, there it is. First time I used strafing the way that they intended it, I think. Whoop. Oh, not this guy. Wait, what the fuck? Does this not have a flashlight? Really? Can't put a flashlight on the shotgun? Are you kidding me? You either shoot blind or with a shotgun. Brilliant. Love that. Love that.
Ain't this just fucking sweet? Hold up a sec. Hold up. Ready? Go! The area appears secure. Hey, Morris. What's the ETA on the demo team?
Hey, Morris.
Lock and load!
Hey, Peter. Oop. Fuck me. Okay. This shit's unbelievable. What the fuck? Hey, Lois. Hey, Lois. I saw Peter in the drunken clam.
Hold up a sec. Hold up. Ready? Go!
Hey, Lois. It reminded me of that time.
The area appears secure. Hey, Morris. What's the ETA on the demo team?
I mean, kind of like they released another Quake game besides this one, but I'm not particularly inclined to play it because it's multiplayer game. There is one in 2008, but it's multiplayer Battlefield-like game. There is another Quake game from 2008. It was called Quake Wars, okay? And it was essentially a prequel to the second game. It was a prequel to the second game, where it essentially was taking place in it was taking place during the initial assault of these like aliens on the planet Earth. So like originally these aliens invaded planet Earth, and like then in second game we responded in invading their planet, and this is a sequel. The fourth installment in this game. The fourth installment in this game is a sequel to the second installment, and the third installment is like is only a multiplayer. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure the third one is only multiplayer. It's like
The area appears secure. Hey, Morris. What's the ETA on the demo team?
both the third and
Lock and load!
fifth game in this series are multiplayer only games with no like campaign. There is like a oh. To be fair, Quake was all the time kind of like a very Quake all the time was kind of like very online-ish game. Like it was very popular in online circle, like for online multiplayer, which you know it makes sense that they pivoted in that direction for both Quake 3 and Quake Wars, but kind of, you know, still you kind of wish they did have additionally had like some sort of
Hey, Morris.
single
ETA
player
on the demo team.
single player part. Specifically for me, because I'm not a big multiplayer guy. I don't play multiplayer games often. Well, now I play often if you count every single time I play Marvel fucking Rivals, you know? But like, besides Marvel Rivals, I don't often play multiplayer games. I'm more of a campaign kind of guy, you know?
Ain't this just fucking...
Dusk? No. What is Dusk?
Hold up. Ready? Go! The area appears secure. Hey, Morris.
Yeah, what if I go here?
ETA on the demo team. Yeah, lock and load!
God no, this one didn't work out. What's that? Wait, hold up. What's Dusk? I'm gonna search it up now. Dusk game. Oh, okay. I'm looking at it. It is straight up just the boomer shooter. Um, huh. It's cute. I do like the art on the store page more than I like the game, because like there's so many boomer shooters, you know. But this art is actually so cool. Well, let's go here. Yep. Well, I'll decrease the size. Oh, 300%. Okay, that explains it. Like this art is kind of cool. Like, I really like the art more than the game. It's cute, you know. It is straight up a boomer shooter. You know, there is a lot of, you know, the one I'm remembering. Hold up. There was this game. What's it called? BDSM? Actually, hold up. No, hold up. If I'm searching it like that, that's not gonna work out. Hold up. I think BDSM, but bloody drunken. I misspelled drunken. Drunken massacre. I misspelled massacre as well, but it's like well, it's a satanic massacre, right? Or it's satanic massacre. Big drunk satanic massacre. That was the name. That was the name. This store page. it's not like a boomer shooter, but it's I remember I played it for a while, and it is a pretty cool game. I do need a game for Friday, Saturday. I might just straight up play this game. It is a very strong title, BDSM, Big Drunk Satanic Massacre, but it's a fun game. Damn, 70% off on Cyberpunk? That's crazy. Helldivers is still fucking full price, $3.99. I mean, $39.99. It's fucking crazy. Dead by Daylight only €7. Huh, not bad. Very, very strong title. That's why I even like played it for the first time, because I was like, damn, what a title, you know? Gotta get you. Black Overlord, and it's a black guy in fetish gear. It's fantastic. Invincible in masochist mode, summons healing succubi who whip him back to health. It incinerates enemies with a laser beam, dealing huge damage. Fires a BFG, summons Dick Ball Rain when in the sadist mode. Actually, hold up. Now that I think about it, I might not be able to fucking play this game on Twitch. Like, now that I think about it, hold on. Wait a minute. I might need to like.
Ain't this just fucking sweet? Hold up a sec.
It is. If I remember, it was like a pretty fun game when I played it. But like the premise is essentially
Morris, what's the ETA on the demo team?
every time he says "Hey Morris," I think like "Hey Lois," "Hey Peter." Oh wow, there's two of them. What the fuck? Excuse me? There was only one before. It's unbelievable. But what I was gonna say is that I remember playing this game. The premise is essentially it's kind of like a dig on like
This just fucking sweet.
Doom, because Doom, I think Doom 2016 just came out during that time. So they were like, there's a bunch of people who invaded hell and like humanity took over hell, and now you as a prince of hell have to like take back hell for the demons, okay? And then it's and like all the like it's even like on the cover there's like a bunch of like Doom guy dressed guys, but like one of them has like beer belly and shit.
Ready? Go!
Come on, hey
The
Peter.
area up here secure. Hey, Morris.
Hey
what's the ETA on the
Morris.
demo team?
Bro, I hate how little health I have. Strafe. Whoop. I don't have a lot of health. If one of these motherfuckers comes in, tries to kill me, I'm dead. Oop. Okay, we can save here, I think. And God damn it. Okay. And that's why we saved. This is boring. God damn it. They fired too indiscriminately. Why are they even firing there? I'm not even standing there right now. Like, come on. Not exactly. I assume you're talking about BDSM one, which is no, it's not. It's not exactly a hentai game. I don't even remember there being like nudity or anything. But it's like the title is a joke because it's BDSM, big drunken satanic massacre, not BDSM, which is what the fuck does BDSM even stand for? It's like bondage or something.
Successful sweep of the area. Giving all clear to the demo team.
Kane, this is Morris. The demolitionist should be near the top of the elevator. Yes, I am. Now double time it and meet me at the elevator.
So what I was gonna say is that like I don't remember there being nudity as far as I remember, but I could be wrong. Maybe somewhere later down the line there is. But the title BDSM Big Drunken Satanic Massacre is supposed to be like eye catchy essentially, you know, like ooh. Oh, it's the guy.
Alive and kicking, eh, Kane? I'm beginning to see how you made it off that space station.
Wait a minute. This is the Corporal Kane? Thought he'd be a lot bigger.
Rhodes, if you're done with Viper Squad, send him on down to my position.
What do you mean?
They're on their way, Morris. Road's out. You heard, Morris. Get going.
Yes, sir.
Kane, try and keep the strog off me. These charges I'm carrying don't react well to getting hit by weapons fire.
Wait, are they saying that this Kane is the protagonist of the second game, or am I wrong? Because when they said, well, you got straight porn games on Steam, but they tender like erogas for some reason. Really? I don't know. I genuinely don't even know, because I remember there is actually a recent piece of news. There is like what's it called? There was like a recently leaked I don't know if it was leaked or anything, but there was like information about Neil Gaiman, the guy. Wait, is that his name? Neil Gaiman? I'm wrong. No, Gabe Newell. No. The guy who's owns Steam. Which one is it? Which guy owns Steam and Valve all together? The big guy. The guy who looks like Santa. Other side. I didn't know about that. Okay, Gabe Newell. Gabe Newell is like there was a leaked conversation he had like with one of the people that he employs, where essentially one of the like higher up directors or whatever was like, hey, you know, like if we want to like increase our profits, like increase our profitability by like having like more investors come in, we could like remove all the porn games from Steam in order to like make ourselves more appealing to all of these governments and markets, you know, like that don't have porn games on Steam. And Gabe Newell's response was, if that's your suggestion, why am I paying you for? Why am I paying you? Like he was like, no, no, we will not remove porn games from Steam. Yo, why is he talking to Sin there? It's kind of like a, you know, I trust Gabe Newell. Lead him to the hangars. Where are the hangars? Here? I don't know where I'm supposed to lead the guy. Yep, that's green, so gotta go here. But I genuinely don't know about censorship on Steam, mostly because I never played those games on Steam. I'm not gonna lie. Like my Steam library, you will not be finding like those kind of games. There's like VTubing software on my Steam library. Otherwise, not really much. Wait, what? I saw. Oh, was it here instead? Okay. Yeah. That is crazy. No, number one, taking out 3/4 of a game is an insane work. Number two, like, here's the thing: if you're into that kind of thing, I'm not judging, but like, wouldn't you go to like other websites than Steam? Surely there gotta be like other places to get the visual novels from. I remember when I was like in high school. Okay, so like just use that website instead. I guess that's the problem solved. Just okay. I mean, I'm not very much a visual novel kind of guy. In that sense. What's it called? I had when I was I don't know like 14 or something. When I was like early puberty, I did used to watch this like one YouTuber who was like straight up like playing those kind of games, like visual novels and like porn games and stuff. He was playing them on his like he was playing them on he was playing them on his YouTube channel, but like would censor them a little bit, and then he would be like, ooh, 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 look at this, titties, hello, wow, you know. And like after a while I kind of stopped watching because I was kind of like getting bored of his like personality, and also I was like, you know, like eventually I realized that like if I want to see titties, I don't particularly need to watch this YouTuber who's like fucking playing like 5 fucks at Freddy's, you know. I'm not exaggerating. Sorry, I feel like that's a lame. So sorry, I feel like that's a lame excuse. Okay, like no, I swear I skipped the scenes, but like I still want them for the story. Okay, for the plot. What if I'm missing the plot? Like here's the thing. Again, I'm not judging you. I don't care. It just more than innocent. It's just like. Like I'm sorry, it just sounds like you're trying to make an excuse. Like they're like, no, I swear I skipped this content, I swear. But like what I'm saying, like I don't know, when I was a teenager, I used to like play a bunch of okay, well, hold up. Well, there's couple of misnamers here. Jorkin while reading something is clearly a popular enough thing for hentai to exist. I'm not talking about like animated. I'm talking about like fucking, you know, paper books, you know. Like it all started with the fucking paper books and people drawing porn. So yeah, people read hentai and like jerk off. So that's clearly a thing. Number 2, book talk exists. Okay. Obviously it's bad, you know. If you're like it's obviously bad. It's porn, you know. But that's besides the point. Second of all, book talk exists. I don't. Second of all, book talk exists, and that's also like obviously people are jerking it while reading it. If book talk exists, you know. In book talk case, there's not even like pictures. They're like purely jerking it to the. They're purely jerking it to the words on the page, you know. God damn it. And the third most. Actually, when I was young, I did used to like download bunch of different porn games. Like I would like download like shit that like literally in beta version. I remember I had one where it was like where it was what's it called? It was like Fallout 1, like the first original Fallout, but like it's remodeled to be all about porn in some sort of way. So like the main character is like her mission is still to find the water chip, but like her like initiation test is like to fuck the overseer or something. I don't remember. And I don't remember what the fuck was she doing, like she would like exit the like the vault and like there's like cockroaches, you know, and then she has sex with like the fucking irradiated mutants, you know. And here's the thing. Sometimes it was just kind of fun to like show my friends this kind of shit. I mean, I think in this sense, I think it's, I don't know. In my rational brain, you would be jerking it the entire time. Like you wouldn't be just waiting. Like you would be like kind of like, you know, you would be getting ready. Yeah, you would be getting ready for the scene, and then when the scene comes on, you kind of like okay, this is a finale part, you know. This is where. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't engage with visual novels, so I have no point of reference for myself in terms of like how, like, again, like if it's like an 80 hours, and then like by the 80 hour, like quite literally, it's kind of like what you said, like I don't need the game to jerk it, you know. Like I would just go to like, you know, Pornhub or whatever. If I was specifically looking for like an anime, I would be going to like an hentai website or something. But like I would not be like waiting 80 hours. God damn it. Now it's not even my death, it's the squad mate fatality. Fuck. But yeah, and like when you said like the dialogue is cringe, yeah, but that's like, you know, that's the porn dialogue. What do you expect, you know? It's like when you're watching the, you know, lonely housewife gets railed by a plumber. You don't think like, wow, it's very unprofessional of this plumber. Like in sex scene specifically, or like overall? Because if it's overall, why are you even engaging with it, you know? I don't know. That's a... Well, to be fair, in this case... To be fair, in this case, I think like, here's the thing. You on account of the fact that visual novels are like are more descriptive, you know, like there's not gonna be a lot of like moving pictures, you know. You need to kind of like imply what's going on. No, not imply, but like talk about what's going on. I guess, you know, you have to write stuff like defenseless anus. Like you gotta put the words to the script. Otherwise, it's all just gonna be like ooh ah, ooh ah, ooh ee ooh ah, ting ting, oh bang bang. Oh, interesting. Some advanced technology. That's a Quake 4 technology. You know, that's the technology that these aliens are using. To fucking shred against my fearless. Ah, that style. That's funky. Fuck. We are getting fucking pinned down over here. It's unbelievable. Okay, tactical. Well, I assume so. Like when I was downloading it, like in high school, when I was downloading like the porn games, I was 100% sure it was like made by one guy who's like learned to code specifically for that game, you know. Most of them were like RPGs as well, actually. Well, to be fair, now you don't need the voice actors. Now you can just have a you can just have like an AI go like it could be like, Grok, can you pretend to be like Sakura from Naruto? Can you pretend you're enjoying a popsicle? Yeah. Oh, can you do? It's either high budget or it's either high budget or it's AI voices. Okay. Hiring a real fucking actor? Fuck no. Bro, I think here's the thing. You know who I think would be a really cheap voice actor? Moist Critical. I think if you were making like a porn game, okay, and you were like, hey, I need a voice actor for the male lead, you could, I think, 100% get Moist Critical somehow. I think Moist Critical would actually like agree. Well, like that guy, I think out of all like YouTuber, like I think here's the thing, he would actually like I'm not saying like try to like contact Moist Critical like, hey, can you voice act it for free? But like I think out of all people, Moist Critical would actually agree to do it for free. He would be like, hell yeah, let's go. Finally, fuck. I'm so close to dying. Well, Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck. Okay, at least we saved a little bit closer. No, have no idea. I watched Naruto in Ukrainian. God damn it. I watched Naruto in Ukrainian. It was pretty funny.
I'm gonna paint the floor.
Is Ukrainian dub good? Hold up. I'm just checking like the if I need to like close the window maybe by now. No, it's still kind of bright. Okay. Okay. Ukrainian dub. I mean, it's all right. It's like it's the same voice actors that voice dub for almost any project that comes with Ukrainian dub. I'm pretty sure because as far as I remember, even as a kid, I was kind of thinking like, wow, it's weird how like Homer Simpson and fucking what's his name, Kakashi Sensei have the same voice actor. Yeah. Like I don't remember. I don't think specifically like Kakashi and well, it's mostly that like I'm pretty sure the numbers are limited. But I don't remember if it was who voice acted specifically like. But I remember I did hear like similar voices. Oh fuck, are you serious? I remember hearing like similar voices, or for like for example movies as well. You know, like I would be like, huh, that guy sounds exactly like the Naruto voice actor. That's insane. You know. And like, I'm not 100% sure if the reason they sound the same is because there's just very limited vocal range, or if they sound the same because it was literally the same people. But they sounded very similar, at the very least. But what I was gonna say is that but yeah, but the dub was pretty good, as far as I understand. Like I mean, maybe like if I compared stuff, it could be worse probably. I remember number one, for like the dub. I remember there was like some talks about not the dub that I was watching. I'm pretty sure, but there was another dubbing team for Ukrainian dub of Naruto, and their dub came out so very weird because the way that they dubbed it is that it made sound. They made every single character sound like they're from jail. Like they put gangster slang on every character, including like using like terms for mafia bosses for like Hokages, which is very it's very weird, you know, like when they refer to Hokage as essentially like like the main man, and it's like what the fuck, what the fuck, why did you describe it that way, you know? And it was very unusual as far as I understand. But that's not the dubs that I experienced. The dubs that I experienced was relatively okay. I got like maybe if I search it up now, I might like find it again and go like, oh, this is like dog shit or something. But what I do remember about dub is that at the very least, wait, what? Wait, what's my mission? Marine ground units are being shredded by Struck. Air support find a way to take out Struck hangar. Frog? Okay, I guess I shouldn't be here. Maybe? Yeah, maybe I'm not supposed to be here. But, the thing is, I never watch American dub of stuff specifically, because I actually hate the sound of female voice actors in American dub. In American dub of like any anime, they just sound so weird. Oh, interesting. I mean, I don't remember many, but what I was gonna say is that like my experience with watching like any anime and dubs is that like I did watch like a lot of like Russian dub stuff, which mostly for like actual mainstream anime, not Naruto, not Naruto, like for like relatively mainstream dubs for like big voice actors to dub it. Well, big relatively speaking, it's Ukrainian voice actor, but like you had Naruto, you had Bleach, you had Soul Eater for some reason, and then you had like the same actors dubbed Futurama and Simpsons and Family Guy, which in Ukraine, by the way, Family Guy was called The Griffins because they were like The Simpsons, The Griffins, you know. But what was I gonna say?
Come on, let's go fireworks.
But for actual, when I started to watch anime,
Watch over
the dub.
charges are prepped to detonate.
Detonation in 3, 2,
2, 1. Yeah,
They're permanently closed for business.
which is actually in Family Guy. They did have they did have an episode where they visited Russia and like they were talking to Putin like hey, I kind of want to stay in Russia. Do you have Coke? And they're like, we have Pepsi. And they're like, do you have fucking, I don't remember how, like McDonald's? They're like, we have Burger King. And then they're like, you have Simpsons? And they're like, we have Family Guy. And like it would be kind of extra funny and if they called it The Griffins, you know? We have The Griffins, and it's like, oh, it's that much of a knockoff. But what was I gonna say? But when I was watching anime,
Good. I've been looking forward to blowing that up.
Sorry, big boy. Falls wants you to stay put. Another team may need your services. Morris out.
Damn it. All right. Kane, go hook up with Morris. I'm gonna hang here. See you later.
okay. But when I was watching actual anime, not like on the same channel where I watched Family Guy and Simpsons, I had to like search for like, I mean, like dub, and there was like 2 dubs, and they both came from Russia. One was called Anistar, and the other was called Anidub. Very creative was one of them, like Anidub. Wow, what a naming convention.
Who the hell are you? Get down here quick. We got a photo man, remember?
But the Anistar used to be like a very they used to be like kind of like grungy dub, because they would like, whenever they dubbed an anime, they would like, sometimes they couldn't have like translated the term, so they instead put like this like they would use the term, so they would be like, wow, you're so sugoi, you know, and then like they would have like a little text like going like, sugoi means whatever the fuck that means, you know, yeah, cool or something. But well, like we couldn't like translate accurately, so here's like this definition. And so, but Anidub would like try to translate it fully, and they would also like remove the swears and stuff. And so I preferred Anistar over it, even so it was like one guy. So you would have like one guy almost schizophrenically voice acting between himself, like, wow, Onichan, you're so cool. I wanna marry you when I grow up. And he's like, oh, it's like it absolutely did make sense, but I loved it. And then like they expanded the team and they had, but they still kept like the grungy feel and even like the main voice actor.
Corporal, I refuse to repair this power transfer until I'm assigned additional protection.
Strauss, we've been over this.
I am in mortal danger. This area is filled with Strahd.
Thank you, Private Strauss. Your grievance is noted.
Hello, Corporal Kane. It's good to finally meet you. I am Private Johann Strauss. You have no doubt heard of me.
He's supposed to be German? He going for a German accent here, clearly.
All I can do. Go now.
Number one, he clearly going for a German accent, and number two, he's massive bitch. Like, I cannot no, wait. I cannot repair the...
Corporal Kane, right? Good job clearing out the hangars.
I cannot repair the fucking electricity because there is so many strokes here. I'm so scared.
And ready in 1 hour.
It takes a full hour just to uncrate this equipment, sir.
I've got no time for excuses, Marine. I want results.
Yes, sir.
Cool. Anyway, so back to what I was saying. Then, like, so I enjoyed that, like, fucked up translation for the anime for a while. But then eventually I tried to check out, like, the American dub of anime, and I found the, like, specifically the female voices of American actresses were all kind of they all kind of sound the same, and they all kind of sound very annoying. I really hated it. I don't know what the fuck it was, but all animes they found with American dub, all actresses had the most annoying fucking voice that I could imagine. And funny enough, I would find like abridged, there's two very good abridged animes, which is like Helsing abridged and Sword Art Online abridged. Beautiful works of art, okay? And the voice actresses, the female voice actresses for those anime were actually fine. Like, they didn't sound annoying at all. But, you know, I fucking love... Here's the thing, I love Hellsing Ultimate by itself, but the Hellsing Ultimate abridged is fantastic. Hey Wayne, how's it going?
See how they designed the fuel engine? Wow. We have to get this to the Hannibal as soon as it lands.
So we're already
So, what's supposed to
reverse engineering their tech.
Mine, I don't know how to make it any simpler. You have to engage the primary override.
But you didn't say that.
I shouldn't have to explain the obvious. I'll go down there and walk you through it.
No, that's not necessary. I'll figure it out.
Very well. Strauss out.
Okay.
What the hell were you doing? Chatting it up with the
I was listening to the dialogues.
Come on, let's get back to Rhino Squad.
Wait, what? I mean, it's going great for me. I was just talking about like anime voice acting, how much I hate like female voices in American dub, but like specifically like professional American dub voice, female voice actors, just I don't know what the fuck they're doing, but like they all sound very annoying, and I just cannot stand them. Whereas like for example, Hellsing Abridged and like the other like I know that there is like voice actresses for American dub that can do a good job, but somehow no professional studio hires them. Okay, somehow they hire the women that sound the most annoying possible. I don't know how it's possible. You know, I don't know. I have no explanation. That's why I mostly consumed Russian dub anime instead.
Now that the hangars are out of
I mean, maybe.
clear path to the air defense cannon. Let's move.
I mean, I did hear that like there is like debate about there is a debate of like about American voice acting, where they're like, should they do like the kind of like more higher pitched tones that like anime is popular for, you know? Because like in a lot of anime, like if you listen to original dub, the original you know, the original voice actresses, they kind of have like very high pitch noise, big pitch voice, I mean, because they I don't know what the fuck it is up with them. I don't know why they want the higher pitch voice specifically. I don't know why they want it. I know it's supposed to be like kind of cutish, but like, here's the thing, I don't mind it on on like the original anime voice acting. But like I do absolutely mind it when it's like an American voice actor is trying to sound that way, because it just sounds very annoying. I guess it's mostly because I never heard a Japanese woman in real life, you know. I only know them from anime.
Take up a position. We're staying here.
I only know them from anime, so that's why I'm only familiar with that kind of voice for like Japanese women, I guess. Yeah, I guess probably it's because it's a language that I understand, right? If it's like English and I know that like, oh, what the fuck? You can, okay. If it's like English and I understand that she's putting on the voice, you know, it's kind of more cringe, because it's like, why are you being like so high pitched, I guess, you know?
Good job, Kane. Sledge, come on, you're with us. Morris, stay here and watch our backs.
Whereas if it's language that I don't understand, maybe they just sound like that, you know? Have I considered that maybe all Japanese women just sound like that naturally, you know? It's similar to how when I was in high school, there was a guy named Vlad, okay? He was Russian, except he wasn't born in Russia. Oh, sorry, no. He was born in Russia. He was Russian. He had the Russian passport. But ethnically speaking, he was Korean. Straight up. Like he was just pure-blooded Korean guy, okay? He was a short Korean guy, okay? But he was born in Russia, okay? And so he spoke Russian without the accent, right? He knew how to speak Russian. And one thing that I didn't realize, but he had Russian voice, and I only realized it when I was speaking, when I was like speaking with him, and then like somebody else came in, and they were also speaking Russian, but they were like full blood Russian, and I was like, oh. I was like, oh, this guy Vlad and this another guy, let's call him Ivan, and this guy Ivan, they have the same voice, even so one of them is ethnically Russian and the other is ethnically Korean, okay? So I think, here's my little bit of a theory. I think partially your voice is determined by simply the languages you speak, okay? Like your voice, like the way you like the tone of your voice. Not. I'm not talking about like an accent, because like Vlad didn't have an accent. I'm not talking about an accent. I'm talking about like I'm talking about specifically just like the tone of your voice, like the baritones, you know, that's what I'm talking about. I think it's determined by like languages you speak growing up, you know. Vlad was growing up speaking Russian, and so he sounds, yeah, and so he sounds ethnically Russian, even so like he's from Korea, and like if he was growing up in Korea speaking Korean his entire life, he would be speaking Korean. He would be speaking like with more maybe Korean voice. I don't know if there is like a specific Korean voice. I have not spoken to enough Koreans to know, but he would probably have like a Korean specific vocal range, you know. If I was born in UK, I would have like some UK voice. I don't know. Maybe here's the thing, another vague theory. Maybe it's not even like specifically the language, like it's not like language shaping your voice, but it's just who you like grow up listening to, you know. Because obviously babies, you know, when they grow up, when they're growing up, they're mimicking the voice of people around them, right? And so like maybe if you're like dad has like a deep baritone, you know, and you as a baby are copying the deep baritone, you're gonna have deep baritone when you grow up. But then when you're like if I come in and I like snatch you away from your dad, okay, and then I raise you next to some French guy who sings soprano, you know,
Good job, Kane. Sledge, come on, you're with us.
and then you call me dad, and that's what happened. And then you have soprano voice. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't think there is study on this. Maybe there is. Maybe there is a study about this. It should be definitely a twin study. You have to have like twin studies when you have like two twins, and you like separate the twins. You know. It's relatively agreed to be kind of cruel to separate like two twins and be like, we're gonna like learn what makes you tick, you know. But also at the same time, you know, sometimes you need sacrifices, I guess. Sometimes you gotta just take two twins and separate them, you know, and then run experiment on like who dies at like lower boiling at lower temperature, I guess. I don't know. Wait, what? Is that like a specific reference, or are you making like a specific reference of something? Like, because I might be not familiar with the idea of like one of the twins gets shot in the head and get turned into circle. Okay, is that like an anime, or is that an actual like the name of the guy? They were just called Monster. I've never heard of it. Just to be frank. To be fair, here's the thing. Back to this like voice debate. I have a stepbrother. It's an anime set in Germany. Interesting. I have like a stepbrother, and he has his voice is very similar to my stepfather's. The point where one time I remember hearing somebody like speak French. Like I was in my step grandparents' place, and I remember hearing somebody speak French downstairs, and I went down because I was thinking it's my stepfather. And I go down and I'm like, "Hey, how's it going?" And it's like, and it's my stepbrother, and I'm like, "What? You sound so similar." I was like, this is insane, you know?
This is Lieutenant Voss to HQ. The cannon is under Marine control.
Affirmative, Lieutenant. The Hannibal is now in geosynchronous orbit and beginning descent. Sir, how are we going to get to the landing zone with that locked surface door in our way?
Good point. Kane, hop in the cannon and see if you can't blow open the door to the access corridor.
Ooh. Cool. And that's all? I get to do more? I guess I get to fire more a little bit. Okay, okay.
This is Lieutenant Voss to all squads. We're in business. Make a sweep of the Hannibal landing zone. Rhodes, do you read me?
Oh, that's what it is.
Get to my position ASAP. I need your talents.
On the way, sir.
Sledge, you're with me on cleanup detail. Kane, you go help clear out the LZ. Good luck.
Hold up, it's getting dark. I'm gonna close the window. Closing the window. Switching on the light. Nice. Okay. Actually, hold up. So anime set in Germany called Monster, huh? Monster anime. Okay, I guess manga works as well. Japanese manga series written by Mr. Naoki Urasawa. Wait. The story follows Kenzo Tenma, a Japanese neurosurgeon in Dusseldorf, whose life unravels after encountering Johann Liebert, a former patient. Johann is a sociopathic serial killer that murders anyone who sees his face, enforcing absolute anonymity to prove his nihilistic philosophy. Interesting. Huh. Let's see an image. Oh, wait, it's this one. Oh, okay. I'm familiar with this one. I'm no, like I never watched it, but I'm familiar in it because like I've seen people like doing like analysis, and I didn't think I've watched the analysis, but I remember people doing the analysis of it, and like there would be like motherfucker. There would be like edits. I remember there was like one where it's like, who would you rather live with, this guy or the fucking this another anime serial killer? Oh fuck, that's too much. Wait, what? Oh no. Oh no. Are you fucking kidding me? Bruh. There was no save point after blowing shit up. Are you kidding me? Unbelievable.
Come on, Strong, do your worst. What's your Marines?
Anyway, what was I gonna do? What was I gonna say? I don't know. Oh, so as I said yesterday, I started to watch a lot of videos about weird bullshit that comes from like China, where they're like one of the videos I watched just today was about like them they're like removing the ribs to make themselves look skinnier, because they're like making themselves like removing the ribs to make like their waist skinnier, and shit like that. But like one of the ones that was kind of like silly. Yeah, it's like no, number one, remove. Here's the thing. To be fair, it's not an unusual case, because I did also hear about, for example, trans women. Okay, women who are transitioning from male to female. They also remove their like ribs in order to like have like skinnier build, because to be kind of honest, an average biological male will have different build from a biological female. So, and the, you know, so to get like an hourglass shaped figures, they remove like ribs. But they also do it in China to just cis women, just to look skinnier, and that is also horrifying. They also do like corsets, you know, the good old corset, but like a corset is so tight it's like over, I think it's like course of months. They like wear it for months and months and months on end, until it like just naturally deforms their, well, naturally is a strong word, but it deforms their like what's it called, deforms their midriff to permanently look hourglass, you know. But the one on the goofier side that I saw today was the one where it's like different like old people bullshit, where like old people are trying to like kind of like increase their vitality to like essentially, because being old is cringe, okay, aging and growing old is cringe. Everybody wants to be young. So there's multiple things that they're doing. One is hitting their head against like hard surfaces like metal poles, concrete, and fucking wood in order to improve their health somehow. Somehow, like there's no description. Yeah, like they're literally just hitting their head against a wall or a tree in order to improve their health. Some the claiming is they're like taking the. It is quite literally, yeah. I think there was like one case where like one of the old people was found like that they killed themselves because they, through doing this, they got an aneurysm that in turn leads to obviously death, you know. So like there is one old person that fucking died from it because they were hitting their head so much they got an aneurysm. No, I don't have enough ammo. Okay, finally. But that's... Let me get... There's another stroke somewhere here. I guess not. Oh, save. F5. Okay. But, what I was gonna say is that, one of the ones that I saw that was very goofy, but it's at least harmless, is called Crocodile Walk, okay? It's like bunch of old people gather around and like walk on all fours, just crawling around in order to like... Number one, it is kind of like a training in the sense that like this will like... It's essentially a push-ups, you know? They're essentially doing push-ups. But in other cases, hold up. Crocodile walk. Kinda. Yeah, it's this one. Here's the thing. When I saw this for the first time, I thought this shit was AI. I thought this was AI because why is there like so many people walking in a row, you know? There's got to be like AI or something. But no, it's like they just straight up just doing this. Like I thought it was edited or it was AI, but no, it's like they just straight up... This is like they're doing it. This crocodile walk. This new fitness craze from China has been gaining popularity among elderly and middle-aged people. I mean, it is kind of an exercise because it is kind of push-ups, but it's also, you know, it just kind of looks embarrassing more than anything. Like it just looks embarrassing, but I thought it was AI because it was like endless row of people just fucking crawling on all fours. I was like, this gotta be like fucking fake, but no, it's like apparently they just like find this as an exercise. They also do like a bullshit.
Charges activated. Detonation in 3,
2, 1.
Do I love my job? Come on, Marie. Let's get to the LZ and join the party.
It is sometimes difficult. Usually, I remember one time my ex sent me like a video, and it was like a cute penguin and like a couple playing around with a penguin. And I was like, wow, so cute. What kind of penguin is this? Okay, so the thing is, I saw like this penguin. And I was like, wow, what kind of penguin is this? I never seen this kind of penguin. It looks very interesting. And so I searched for the type of penguin it was, and I couldn't find the type of penguin. And I was like, huh, that's weird. And so like I did a reverse image search of the video, and like the first answer was like AI, and I was like, oh, okay. And then I also like and then I started to like decipher the video, and I like was seeing like the like inconsistencies suddenly, and I like this the inconsistency that's hard to spot, but then suddenly like your third eye opens and you're like, oh, okay, this is where it was all. But it is kind of scary, you know, like you seeing something and then like until you go like, huh, what kind of penguin is this, you don't figure it out, you know. With they did there is a thing about so about AI art specifically. I found that there is a new, I don't know how new this method is, but like there's a new method for detecting if art is AI or not. To detect if art is AI or not, you just have to like turn up the, I think it's like contrast or something. Like you turn the contrast way up for like one of the colors, you know, like brighten everything in like gamma. And when you brighten up the contrast, essentially what happens is that you see different you see like random splotches of pixels essentially. Like you'll see like random pixels here and there in like what's supposed to be like a solid color, you know? Like this is supposed to be like solid color blue, but suddenly there's like a pattern of like darker blue in here and like brighter blue in here. And that's because like, well, when AI making an image, they're essentially making like it pixel by pixel, right? Like it's all like image prediction. It's all like pixel prediction software, right? So they're like, AI is live predicting like, okay, for an image of the dog, this pixel is supposed to be here, and if this pixel is here, this pixel is supposed to be next, and this pixel is supposed to be next, and this pixel is supposed to be next, and there comes out like an artifact of, for example, if there's like a solid blue color, there's gonna be like darker spot, even though it's a solid blue color, because essentially it's a no AI like goofed up, but it's only, as far as I know, it's only for like art specifically, because like if you just turn up the contrast in like a regular picture you take, you're probably not gonna get anything. But in like art specifically, when you're painting something, right, and you paint in a solid color, you're not gonna suddenly switch and do like 3 shades darker in like a random spot, you know, like in the middle of all of the solid color, there's just 3 pixels of just random shades. That's not gonna happen, you know. And so that's how you detect like AI art. I saved so conveniently. Saved right before this guy came out. Oh, there was actually one artist that was so good, I actually thought he was AI. Because, essentially, there is this Italian artist, okay? Italian musician. And he's been posting music for quite some time. Okay. No. He's been posting music for quite some time before AI craze. But he posted one song called Memphis, okay? And it's in Italian, but it sounds so American rock and rollish that I was like, this gotta be AI. Because like, what do you mean an Italian sings this like very American rock and roll? So like it sounded like, you know, like you take like an Elvis guy, like an Elvis impersonator and makes them sing in Italian for some reason. So I was very surprised, and so I had to like do a research, and I was like, oh, this is like and I was like, oh, this is like an actual artist, and he was posted for a while. Memphis song. If I can find him, hold up. YouTube music. Memphis. Up. There it is. Simone Bernini. Simone Bernini. Like he's been hold up. I'll put like the link to the song in the chat if you want to check it out. But the song is very like it sounds very American rock and roll, but like it's like an Italian guy singing it. And he doesn't particularly have this type of songs for other like. Yeah, that's a cool ship.
Braking jets activated. Deploying landing struts.
Board the Hannibal. That's what they call it. Cool. That's a big ship, right? I mean, how big is it actually? Pretty decent size. It's at very least.
The USS Hannibal has landed. I repeat, the Hannibal has landed. Welcome aboard, Marines.
At very least, it's as big as like a cruise ship, at least. I think. Damn, I wish I could fucking run in this game. Why can't I run? But yeah, this song is pretty dope. I like it because it's like, it's very unusual. It's like, again, it's like an American rock and roll, but like it's an Italian guy. It stopped me for sure when I heard it. I was like, damn, is this shit AI? And then no. There was actually another artist that I followed their music, and they don't. And presumably they're not using AI in their like, and presumably they don't use like AI in their songs, but like it's hard to say because they used AI for like their music video, and I didn't realize until like I watched the music video.
How long we been at this now?
18 hours, Chief.
Shit! Activate the torso batteries.
I didn't realize it was a AI music video because I didn't watch it, and then I watched the music video and I was like, this shit doesn't make sense. Why it's, oh, is this shit AI?
Back, and stop. Okay, so what's the problem with this beast?
The back shield's cut.
Run a diagnostic on the primary emitter.
Cool.
A welding crew is needed in armament.
Okay, Marine. Time to kill anything that's not you.
Flooding chamber with trichlorite and septazine. Chamber at maximum saturation.
Wait. Should I be holding my breath in if you're flooding it with chloride?
Chamber.
Excuse me? Oh wait, to be fair, I'm supposed to be wearing like a mask, I remember. Yeah. To be fair, I'm supposed to be wearing a mask anyway. Okay. For a second I was like, wait a minute.
Couple of sightings. Other than that, it's been quiet as a graveyard. Let's hope it stays that way.
Private Mark Lorenzi, please report to medical bay 3.
Badger Squad.
Heard the mechanics are prepping 4 heavy trucks.
So what does that mean?
Not sure. But with that many trucks, HQ's planning something.
HQ's blind something, you say, huh?
Damn it, that hurt! I told you these systems are finicky. These systems are ancient. Tell me about it. My grandfather served on this ship right out of boot camp. Think they'd retired, old girl. Well, old or not, we gotta fix her.
Wait, how old is the ship that like his grandfather served? Wait, what? Access restricted. Okay. Guess I can't use the fucking elevator. Doo-doo-doo.
So the Macron's dead, eh?
Number 70.
A Marine who iced that
Hey,
squid deserves a
you're
chest
Matthew
full of
Kane,
medals
aren't
in
you?
years
No
R&R.
way.
I saw you when they brought you back from Space Station Armstrong.
And
You look like you've been mauled by a dozen pit bulls.
I thought Matthew Kane was just a story they made up to scare recruits.
No, he's real. And he's standing right in front of us.
Huh. Cool. This man's sleeping. Damn. Poor medic. Man's napping, snoozing.
Just heard we're moving up to the front. Our whole platoon is being mobilized.
Must be some major offensive in the works. They're getting all kinds of mechanized infantry prepped in the Walker base.
I got a real bad feeling about this one.
Oh, you get a real bad feeling all the time.
I do like when I do like it when they do like
Reroute the energy stabilizers. Wait 2 seconds and then purge them. The hit will cause the system to depolarize.
But I could burn out every circuit on this deck.
Kid, I know what this ship can and can't do.
All right.
Power restored in 3, 2,
2, 1.
It worked.
Memorial services for Colonel Westmore will be held at 0800 hours.
I was gonna say I like it when they're going like, oh, I thought he was just made up to scare the troops.
Indeed. The nanites infesting the muscle are repairing the tissue even after it's separated from the body.
For Cougar Squad.
Sorry, there's nothing we can do, Corporal.
Then they're all dead men. Richard's out. Fascinating.
Not here.
Hmm.
Not here either.
So, are they certain it's dead?
I was assured by Lieutenant Pierce it's completely dead.
You remember this morning? They told us that one was dead too.
That I'll never forget.
Gimping on the voice lines here. It does that was that too. Well, that I'll never forget. It's interesting that they're like dissecting all these drugs. Figuring out what makes Strog tick. They said something about nanites. What am I supposed to do? Make your way through the Hannibal and find Ryan's squad briefing room. Dumb.
Bison Squad, report to Walker Deck 2 immediately.
Wait, what? Yeah, do a loop. Excuse me? Okay. Okay, hold. Wait. Okay, so this fucking shit is looped. Okay. Guess now this time left instead of right.
Fascinating. It won't work, Jacobson. The exoskeleton is hardened tribinium.
Nonsense. These saws cut through marine body armor. Should have no trouble with this Strog metal.
I just have to press a little harder.
Here's something I didn't expect.
Indeed. Yes. Interesting.
Private Mark Lorenzi, please report to Medical Bay 3.
Wait, what? Oh. That's empty. A bit worried?
How about now?
Nope. It's at 54%.
But the HB607 has internal compensators, and the XK1000 doesn't.
I know that. But if you'd read the manual, you'd know the
Okay, what's the
XK1000 has primary and secondary converters.
What kind of converters?
Corporal Matthew Kane, the rest of the Rhino Squad has already arrived.
25
The
million.
briefing will commence shortly.
Briefing will commence shortly. Okay. Wait, we're corporal? Yeah, I hear it right. Doesn't he look exactly like Doom Guy? How's it going, guys?
Looks like Kane made it
We're
back.
giving him shit, Dell. Kane's all right.
As you were. Rhino Squad, the following is highly classified and is not to be spoken of outside these walls. The death of the Macron couldn't have come at a better time. It's imperative we press that advantage, which is the reason for our next operation. Lieutenant Voss, take over.
Intelligence Division has discovered that the Strogg function through a massive communication system called the Nexus. With it, Strogg leaders can instantly send instructions to soldiers in the field. And although it's their strength, it's also their Achilles heel. Our target, known as the Hub, houses major communication lines to the Nexus. We will be escorting a convoy carrying an electromagnetic bomb to a sub-level of this building. The convoy will proceed to the designated position and detonate it. The blast will overload a device known as the Tetranode and effectively cut off the Strogg forces from the Nexus and therefore their commanders. To ensure success, 3 other squads will be escorting additional EMPs to the same location. Their convoys are codenamed War, Famine, and Pestilence.
Which means we are death.
Yeah, we're death. Any questions?
Sorry, that's cringe.
The convoy will be deployed soon. Go to the armory and suit up. Dismissed.
Question, why is a cringe name? Excuse me? What do you mean war, pestilence, and
Report to Medical Bay 3.
One thing that I was thinking about, so at the very least, this is not exactly a hive mind situation. Because, okay, so essentially, in a lot of sci-fi settings, aliens are some sort of hive mind, you know?
Sergeant Bidwell has one guy thrown over his shoulder and is barking out orders as he blazes away with a rifle in his hand. The man was a freaking machine.
What squad was he with?
I'm not sure, but he was protecting some obnoxious computer tech.
Aren't you computer tech? Okay. But like in a lot of sci-fi settings, the aliens are hive mind, and like you kill one, and then everything else falls down. You know.
Signal check for pestilence. Here, Reed.
Signal is down, Pestilence.
The extended
Switch
encryption
to
help in
secure
taking down the
frequency
squids.
461.
Let's go. And the but
Who are you?
here it looks more like it's you have commanders, right? And they're sending the signals to the, and they're communicating with the higher ups, right? But like it's not a hive mind. It's more of like commanders giving directions to the instant directions to the lower. It's more like Necrons in 40k. You don't know, in Warhammer 40k you have like this alien beings who are like the higher up the food chain, the more free will you have, and like and the lower, the more you inclined to follow the command of the higher up. And so in turn, like usually you have one main guy commanding and leading the army, but then you have subdivision commanders who can have like certain amount of free will, and then you have like grunts who just do what they're told.
My med chip is damaged.
But that chip's implanted near your heart.
I know. I'm looking at it right now.
God damn, that's fucked up.
The plasma coil in panel 24A has been reactivated.
Report to life support services immediately. They're having a problem with a purification unit.
Oh, this guy's snoring. Okay, that makes sense.
Corporal Kane, your ride to the convoy is waiting for you. Step on through.
Okay. Ooh. Already dark out. Oh, come on.
Kane, this is Voss. Grab a ride with Corporal Spencer. He's in a truck nearby. Report to Sergeant Bidwell when you get to the death convoy. Voss out.
Oh, I can like hold it to charge it. Very cool.
HQ, this is War. This is HQ, go ahead. We are proceeding to checkpoint 1.
HQ, this is Eagle 8. We're doing a flyby of famine. Everything is in the green.
Oh, what? You're not the guy I need to meet up. Okay. I thought I was supposed to meet these fuckers, so I was like, yeah. Damn, I wish I could fucking run in this game. You could run in the previous one, I'm pretty sure. Where the fuck is the running? You know?
Corporal Kane, Lieutenant Voss said you'd be riding with us. Hop on up and we'll get going.
How do you enter again? Ah, there it is. Okay.
Shit, heat moving. Roger that. Let's move out. You got any idea how far into Strog territory these convoys are going? Far enough that you're gonna have to be fluent in Strog if you want to ask for directions. Yeah, you boys have pulled off all sorts of impossible shit, haven't you? They're still talking about what Rhino did in Dallas during the Earth invasion. This is Walker 4, Bison Squad on patrol. All clear.
Sorry, the fluent and strong is kind of a funny line. The idea that you could be asking for direction and you have to specifically fucking speak to a straw and be like, you know?
The guys are really cleaning up the fire since you blew up the hangars, Kane. Cut the chatter, gentlemen, and keep your eyes wide. There's reports of Strog in this area. The Strog have got us locked and down.
It's fine. It's very much like a railroad. It's quite literally a railroad, railroad segment. Railroad. I don't know why I had such a difficulty saying this. Ooh. See you around. A nice lift.
What the hell are we doing messing with a bomb like this? What's the worry? You got a pacemaker? I know an electromagnetic burst won't hurt us, but if this thing went off, the charge would fry every piece of electronic gear for half a mile.
Yeah, I guess so. What up? Oh shit! You're not my squad. I'm sorry. This guy is supposed to be.
Corporal Kane, I trust you are ready for our mission. It's not every day you get to save the Earth, eh?
Cortez again.
Hannibal, this is Det. Do you read?
Affirmative, Death. Now switching to frequency 512.
Roger that. Switching to frequency 512. Now. Kane, where the hell have you been? Lieutenant Voss wants you to catch up with. Hop on that truck and they'll get you where you need to be.
Again a truck? Okay.
Welcome aboard, Corporal Kane. I hope you're handy with that weapon.
Ooh.
We're gonna be traveling through some pretty hot zones. Kane, this is Voss. Keep your eyes open. Intelligence is reporting a high concentration of Strog in your vicinity.
Okay, to be fair, they're quite literally trying to get hit by a truck. Not gonna lie, not the highest intelligence.
This is HQ. What is your status? We are in the green and proceeding forward. Very good. HQ out.
Oh.
That must be one of those drop turrets. They're dropped by stealth air units flying in low orbit. Intel says these buggers are nasty.
That looks like a mine. You know, one thing that's annoying. So, I said before, I play Marvel Rivals daily, and the fucking matchmaking is really fucking with me because today I had very few good games, and majority of my games was somebody's throwing. It's actually it's insane. Fuck! Oh, he died. Shame. This checkpoint? I don't know. Like, literally, game after game of somebody going, no, I'll throw, you know? Like literally, the first game, a guy went, you know what I want to do? I want to fucking... I don't remember what the fuck it was. Oh, right. He was a DPS, right? And he didn't like how healers were doing their job. So he just went like, no, fuck it, I'm going Widow. And like, essentially lost the game, you know? Even so, we had a high chance of winning. Damn it. Even so, we had high chance of winning. He still was like, no, fuck you guys. Brilliant. Next game. Right after that. Another guy complains about healers, but he doesn't throw. The healer instead switches to Widow. That the healer switches to Widow and goes, nah, I'll throw. Brilliant. Fantastic. God damn it, I'm really trying to save this guy, but like, don't go down. The last game on which I finished playing Marvel Rivals today, a guy went, no, we don't need a second tank. And we don't need a second healer. I was a tank, and then we had one healer, okay? And then somebody switched to a tank, and then nobody switched to a healer. And then nobody switched to a healer. Absolutely zero people switched to a healer. So the second tank was like, I'll go healer. I'll go healer. Okay, on the push, one tank, two healers, barely managed to succeed. Like pushed it to almost the finale. Didn't manage to get all the way. But we can still hold. Only we have two tanks, two healers, right? Nah. One guy quite literally says, we don't need 2 tanks. IQ too high, you know? And then when we lost, he goes, you see, I told you we don't need 2 tanks. Because we had 2 tanks at that point. When we were 1 tank the entire fucking game. IQ too high. Just a man fucking genius, you know? Einstein himself fucking weeps at the intellect. Turrets. Oh, those? Can't even see them. I'm not gonna lie. Oh. Bro, you fucking moving? I cannot even aim. Stop moving, please. Please, please, stop moving. Stop moving. I cannot. Here's the thing. I was playing in Grandmaster League, what's considered to be a pretty high up league. Maybe not the highest, but like pretty high up league, but still you have fucking more, you know? You still have people who go 3 DPS. Nobody wanna switch, you know? And in that regard, I'm just thinking, it every single time I'm playing in a higher league, it just makes me think. It just makes me think that being high ranked in the game doesn't actually mean you're good at the game. I think majority of people are probably just somehow lucked out. Maybe I'm also very lucky, but like, you know, I just don't know. I don't know what to say. Anyway, tomorrow when I'm gonna be playing fucking Diamond 1, so it's probably gonna be a rank up game. Unless I'm again gonna meet an IQ too high individual who's gonna go like, who's like, I don't wanna be a tank. It's here. Yeah, okay. On this note, we are wrapping up. Tomorrow, we're gonna be continuing here and keep playing Quake 4. I like this game. It's not bad, but we still are. We're not even like past the main opening, the main meat of the game. We're not even there. So tomorrow Quake 4. Friday, Saturday, a new game. I don't know what it's gonna be, but it's gonna be a new game. Sunday is gonna be us learning to code. We keep learning to code. Monday, Tuesday is gonna be Shifu, and then we're coming back to Quake 4. On this note, we are wrapping up. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good